Hello. We're going to show you how to do some different things with oysters today in the oven. And I'm cooking some one of my favorite ingredients, bacon. And we're going to do some bacon. We're going to do some shallots and butter with some lemon. And then we're going to do traditional Rockefeller. And basically all that is broccoli and cheese. I'm sorry, spinach and cheese. And so we're getting the bacon going. We're getting the water for the spinach going. And shortly we're going to show you how easy it is to do some different things with oysters. In the meantime, I'm going to be shucking some oysters, and I'm going to show you what could be one of the easiest ways to shuck an oyster. Before you put any of these ingredients on the oysters that are going to go in the oven, I like to pre-cook them. So I pre-cooked the shallot just in the saute pan. I blanched the spinach, obviously cooked the bacon. You don't need to pre-cook the lemon zest, but they're only going to be baked for a short amount of time. So what we're going to do today is we're going to bake these oysters up, and I'm going to show you. I've used a lot of stuff to try to keep the oysters stationary in the baking pan. So you can use salt, you can use sand. What I found the best is rice, because if you get a little bit of rice in the oyster, you can pick it out. But if you get a little bit of salt in the oyster, it's hard to, it becomes too salty. Sand is an obvious one. You don't want sand in there. So I take the rice and I put it in the shallow baking pan. Pretty much everybody's got some rice at home. And you just make a bed for the oysters to sit in.
Can you reuse the rice?
Good question. I wouldn't. Just make an even place for the oysters to sit. And then what you want to do is you want to take got a few oysters here, pre-shucked, and you put them in your rice bed so they stay up, they keep the juices in them. And I'm going to shuck a couple more using the oyster clamp. I like to take little bits of nice butter. Today I'm using an imported Italian butter from Parma. It's part of the ingredients. So you can use any ingredients that you want to do these baked oysters, but this is a good foundation. You have the rice in a shallow baking pan. You have a dozen or so shucked oysters, and then you can sort of add to whatever you want. Let's start out by doing the classic. Take a little bit of butter, add it to the oyster, take a little bit of shallot. I like to use shallot ingredients more than garlic. I think garlic really overpowers the oyster. My favorite ingredient, bacon. You can take a little bacon and crunch it up, put it on the top of the oyster. What's better than butter and bacon? I can't think of anything, and oysters. And then you can do your classic spinach, and we'll put a little cheese in the mixture. The spinach just goes on top of the oyster. And then I happen to like this one. I take a little zest, a little lemon zest, add it to each oyster, and a little bit of cracked pepper. And what's nice about the cracked pepper and the Brits, I learned this from the Brits, is they, what's nice about the cracked pepper, the black pepper, is it goes with the salt. So salt and pepper. And here's 4 simple ideas. And basically you take these and you put them into an oven that's about 350 to 375.
Okay, go ahead.
So we got an oven that's about 350 to 375, and a lot of people make the mistake of cooking them too long. Our ingredients are already cooked, and we're just going to slide them in there between 7 and 10 minutes. So the oysters have been cooking at around 10 minutes. We're going to slide them out. And you can see they're still juicy. Some of the ingredients cooked. You know, the cheese melted on the Rockefeller. And I'm just going to plate one of each up so you can see. This is the one with the shallot and butter. This is the Rockefeller. Butter and bacon. And cracked black pepper and lemon. And as you can see, you could see how easy it is. You could use basically anything. You could do a Southwestern style. You can go crazy with it, but it's very easy. As long as you get a nice platform for the oysters to sit in, good hot oven, and good ingredients.